I'm doing so much good inside that ring, busting people's heads and kicking them and doing all the things that you need to do. But I also want to be able to bust people's heads and kicking them outside the ring as well. Metaphorically speaking, like I want to kick the head of positivity, I want to drop kick love. I want to suplex kindness. Let's do it. Yeah? Awesome. Melon. All right, Tressa, you have to tell all the Yinzers at home about your podcast.
Okay, I can. It's called Yinz Are Good.
I love it.
Thank you.
What is Yinz Are Good? Yinz Are Good at what?
We are celebrating good news. We're celebrating the people who are making it happen, because when you think about it, if you think about TV news or social media, we don't often hear the good
You
stuff.
are bombarded by negativity and hate.
Yeah.
And you're over here with a spotlight shining on good.
That's it.
I love it.
Yes. Because it is. There's so much of it happening. There's so many people helping each other. And I think, why can't that lead the news once in a while? So that is our mission. That is our mission of the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, I started it in 2020.
When everybody else was starting their podcast, because what else could you do during a pandemic but sit at home and record yourself talking?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
In our little closet, which was not a walk-in.
But people weren't able to communicate then.
Right.
And people were looking for something positive because there was such a bleak outlook.
Yeah.
So you started and you were what? Talking to your friends, talking to people doing stuff around Pittsburgh?
I did reach out to some friends and family and said, here's what I want to do, with no podcast experience at all.
Right.
And I thought, here's what I want to do. So I want to spread good news. It's Pittsburgh-centric. So who are some people that you're grateful for? Who are some people doing good deeds? And I also started researching and Googling like crazy.
Yeah.
Just trying to learn about the people that I hadn't ever heard of, or the small, especially the smaller groups or nonprofits. And then folks sent some emails and stories, and then it has evolved, and now it's all interviews with all kinds of people.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because I've listened, obviously, and I've seen some of your episodes. You have a nice mix between like Pittsburgh celebrities and then also regular Pittsburghers. Tell me about some of the Pittsburgh celebrities that you have on that some people at home, some Yinzers at home might recognize.
Oh, yes. Charlie Batch.
Charlie Batch.
And his wife, Latasha, of course. They run the Batch
Foundation. That's right.
They're doing such good stuff. I had Troy Polamalu and his wife on.
Oh, wow.
When they were back in town for an event that was tied with a nonprofit in the Hill District that they
did that game, right?
Yes.
Oh,
I was there. I was on the field.
What? I saw pictures from it. I was like, this is like a Yinzer dream come true. I
had my terrible towel because I was on the field. I almost hit James Harrison in the head with my terrible
He would have murdered you.
He's huge.
He's huge.
He's
huge. But no, he
Yeah.
would have known and seen the kindness and the Yinz Are Good and then maybe hold back.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
he
think
would
so.
have. I like to believe that. Chris Letang,
Nice.
Gene Steratore.
Gene Steratore, the referee from the NFL, he's from Pittsburgh.
Yes, Uniontown.
Okay.
He lives in Washington County now.
Okay.
But he was a blast. This is one of the live shows that we do. Charlie Batch, we did a live show, like a live talk show. Audience members come, and it's a big old event. It was so fun. He was great because he actually has been going into schools to talk to kids about empathy and the importance of it.
You should have empathy to people, maybe not so much referees or like in my line of work, I come across many referees and I find them to be inept and less intelligent and things like that. So it's important to be nice to the referees, to lift them up a little bit because they have so much trouble with what they got going on.
They do. They have feelings. They're just doing their best, usually.
Yes. Okay, so now tell me more about how like regular Pittsburghers can go about contributing to the positivity and the awareness and the kindness.
Yes. So firstly, I actually would like to say that for anyone who's watching, and because I often think it can be overwhelming, like I want to help out or I want to do something, I want to volunteer, but there are so many. Allegheny County, for example, has more nonprofits than any other county in the country.
Than anywhere in the country. Wow.
Correct.
That's incredible.
So as awesome as that is, it can also be a little overwhelming. Like, well, where do I even go? Maybe, right?
Yeah.
Like, I have a Saturday afternoon. What do I do? So that's the first thing is just start, much like I did when I started the show, just start Googling, just start researching, right? But if I may say, we also have a website, yinzaregood.com.
Okay.
And there's a tab called Do-Gooders, where I list everybody who's been on the show and links to their site. Because I'm trying to serve as a hub in that way too, of a place you can go and be like, oh my gosh, let me learn about something new. So I think that's the first thing is just start researching a bit and start, or even if you jump on social media and see maybe what your friends are writing about, but then also the importance of just in your everyday life. And I've learned this just from, I've been so lucky to talk with so many people.
Yeah.
And just the importance of being aware of the people in your life and what they might need. And that there's no small act of kindness. There's no such thing. Because you don't know the domino effect of it. You don't know how they might pay it forward to someone else. And so just being aware of, the things that people you already know might need.
That's so beautiful and very important to understand and recognize and realize. I have some referees I need to apologize to because of what I was saying back there. But yes, tell the Yinzers watching at home one more time, what's the name of the podcast? Where can they find it? And what can they do to help?
Yes, it is Yinz Are Good. 3 words, all spelled out. And you can listen to it pretty much anywhere. Apple, Spotify. If you Google it, you'll find it. And then, of course, we have our website. And also, there's more. I also encourage folks to share their own stories, right? Who are you grateful for? Why are you grateful for them? What's an act of kindness someone did for you that really, and again, it doesn't have to be quote unquote life-changing.
Right.
Day-changing is a really great place to start, right?
Small
someone
steps.
Who put a smile on your face, right? On a day that you thought you couldn't smile. So you can email us directly and then I share it on the show. So it's just yinzaregood@gmail.com.
Yinzergood.com, yinzergood@gmail.com. Tressa, I am thankful and happy and grateful for you coming on here and spreading your word. Hopefully we could get more people out there in Pittsburgh being positive.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. That's the best. You're the best. You'll come back on the show?
Yes,
we can spread some stuff. Let's continue to walk and chat. Because I have big ideas for things we could do.
Okay.
We could get lots of money and give it to me and my friends.
I love that.
Because we need money.
Just big bag.
Yeah.
Lots of bags.